大家好，歡迎上去 Gameplay HK 阿俊，繼續 God of War Ragnarök。嗱，上集我哋就揾到喺矮人國度嘅淑女啦，估唔到原來係美人魚嚟嘅，仲俾咗件神器俾我哋啊，就係呢支長矛啦。咁而家我哋繼續遊戲先，掟落去，咁就可以解鎖到呢啲原本行唔到嘅地方啊。
Listen, I appreciate what you said back there. It's good to have friends when you find out your brother's a rack-scabbing liar.
No doubt he only wished to protect you.
Weren't his call to make. The guy dies, he's got the right to know about it.
Take heart, Brock. We all die sometime. Many of us more than once.
No, never mind all that. We gotta finish putting the spirit through her paces. Come on!Might have to get creative up ahead.
其實我覺得都係驚，因為佢個靈魂唔完整啊！如果佢知道自己少咁啲嘢嘅話，可能會失控啊，又或者係再死多次咁嘅大鑊啊嘛！哇，呢個要學喎，三角形引爆提升威力。如果唔受傷嘅話咧，就會提升。但係其實係咪原本呼血先有用㗎？長按 R1呢個都要學，長按 R2可以吸收敵人元素。我學住咁多先，留翻少少技能。
Oh, lick my space! There's eyeball nests all over. Get your throwing arm in gear.
跟落去。
Above you, watch out!
迴避。3呢度有巢穴，引爆！哎呀
Better take out that nest or it'll be eyeball city out here.
哎呀！我掟。
Behind you, watch out!
後面呢邊。哎呀！
Stop hovering around and smash that thing before more things come out.
睇到，迴避先。裝定。
Don't you see where they're coming from? Hit it already.
仲有冇？應該冇啦嘛。
Setting off a spear in anything like that's a sure way to alter your circumstances on the right quick.
嗰邊要點樣跳過去咧？誒，睇到。
You're a natural.
咁就可以過嚟開箱啦。 Okay.
Any more guesses, belt boy?
Oh, all right. Gets bigger the more you take away. Is it time? Because the more removed from events you become, the larger their scope in your memory. No, that's bollocks now that I say it. Never mind.
Today's all right.
不過你哋又幾中意猜謎嘅，我發覺。 又有嘢出現啦
Them eyeballs have taken over them realm. We better beat them out. Show me what you got.
跟佢吸收元素。哎呀
Waiting on you, ladder fart. Whenever you want to die, I'm right here.
衰人咯，係咁扣我血。到你。 仲唔搞掂你
Well, that was creepy. Hey, good eye. That'll get you right up there. Spear must be talking to yourself. Figuring stuff out faster than I can teach.
咦，棘住咗，咁即係唔可以行呢邊啦。
See? Sturdy enough to climb on, swing on, whatever's you need. Yep. Look down below!
Bit late for that.
OK， 咁就可以過對面啦。
Got one last favor to ask of the both of you, and we can call it
Messi, huh?
square. What happened down there in the forge with the lady? That's my story to tell, all right?
Agreed.
Well, for a period of time, perhaps.
Mamiya.
Oh, very well.
These ugly bugs. Maybe those Grimm will take him down. Nope. You don't know what it takes.
我啱啱想過嚟執啲嘢啫，咁都唔俾。我發覺我開始唔夠防禦力
These ugly
啊！
bugs. Maybe those Grimm will take him down. Nope.
我呼翻血喎，頂佢！回避先，回避。點解有毒嘅喂？拗三！
I always
嚼佢！
crazy.
嚼佢！誒，上去先。你唔好諗住走啊！
Watch your right.
等陣間先，我要用呢個。咦？想嘔嘢啊嗱！嚇！
Brother, that Grimm's found a perch on high.
引爆！跟佢！
Woo boy.
Go
That's
deep.
probably enough heart pumping for me today. You pick up the loot. I'll set up shop over yonder.
咦，咁即係話可以喺度整下嘢喎，攞到輕符文攻擊，裝備咗先，補血，執埋呢件，呢個可以爆咗佢，但係炸完之後好似冇用咁嘅喂。如果啲補血嘅道具可以儲埋之後用，咁你話幾好咧
Thank you, Brock. It is a good spear.
Damn straight it is.
可以 upgrade 護身符，
We got more lip flapping to do or no?
整備完畢嗱，而家唔似龍蝦啦。
Oh, is that the way down?
And I'll get those gates working for you.
I only hope Sindri's in one piece by the time Brock's done with him. The ice beneath those two is thin enough under the best of circumstances.
咦，要自己行300幾米，咁呢度應該有啲嘢發生㗎喎，真係有事啊！
Where is everyone?
Now a good time.
奧丁，
Want to talk? Dad to dad. Speaking of which, imagine my surprise when Atreus came knocking at my door. He's doing well, by the way, and will continue to do so just as long as I return to Asgard sometime soon.
奧丁講嘅嘢你都好順嘅。
Besides, our friend here has a whole lot to live for.
Arguable.
Run along now, but behave yourself. New spear. Never much cared for Brock, but can't deny the dwarf's talent.
You came to speak. Speak.
You don't really want war, do you, Kratos? All that blood on your hands, on your son's hands? I want peace as much as you do. Perhaps we can find it together.
He's lying.
I know.
That boy of ours. He's everything I expected. So clever, kind. You sure he's yours? A kid.
唔好笑
You
咯。
really ought to be very proud. He is the key to peace in our age, to break free from all this fate and prophecy.
My son is not your key.
Oh, God, do they not have metaphor in your homeland? Or rather, did they? I'm sorry, that's not fair. I know you're not the god you once were. And now is your chance to prove it.
Return my son, or you may meet the god I once was.
And what kind of god is that, Kratos?
你挑撥我啊！
What do you even know of godhood? In your lifetimes, has anyone ever worshipped you? Ever prayed to you? Can you even imagine that kind of love? No! You don't care about mortals. You don't care about anything beyond yourself, beyond the monster who kills without cause.
你自己咪又
You
係。
fear what you can never even hope to understand. Is it any wonder that your boy is in no rush to come back to you?
Don't listen to him, brother. He's just trying to get in your head.
可惡！突然間咁走過嚟挑撥，究竟想做乜嘢咧？
Superior bastard. The nerve of him showing up here. At least you rattled him as much as he rattled you.
Good timing. Let's see what Brock made you.
喂，一嚟就要打！哎呀！
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
爆你先！一嚟就嚼我，你真係冇俾佢停啊！放嚼佢！
Brock!
保住！
Behind you, brother.
喂！
Very nice.
好，企我隻，保住！
Behind you, brother.
搞掂你啦，歐生！跟落去！再嚟歐生！
Show.
So that's the weapon?
冇
A
錯
Dropnir spear?
The Dropnir spear.
Well, any given number of Dropnir spears, I suppose.
Come on, I found a gate. We just need to take the train down.
I do worry, though, if I'm being frank. We've crafted a weapon to kill a god. One could say you're on the verge of returning to form.
Does it scare you? Aiding another violent god.
I'm scared for you, brother. That spear could start a war. The war. If that no longer concerns you, then maybe Freya's right. Maybe the Giants had you in mind all along.
咁你整多支矛出嚟，唔通真係唔用咩？起碼我哋有咁嘅武器先，唔一定要用佢噶嘛。你奧丁唔聽話嘅，咪嚼佢咯，係咪？不過我頭先睇到呢邊咧，好似有啲藍色嘢，究竟係咩嚟嘅咧？ 世界樹嘅裂隙嚟嘅喎。
I must say, I think we make a good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's...
有咩啊？
Wisdom, magic, ability to tolerate you for long periods of time.
I was going to say brutality.
That works.
You all right, brother?
擋住！
Behind you, incoming!
後面迴避，吸收，擋到，再跟 ，R3，再嚟 R3，
Behind you, look out!
冇問題啊，迴避到，我都係揸矛啊，對住呢啲人馬用矛最啱㗎。哎呀！擋！迴避！哎呀！迴避！我哋！喂！一爆！唔係爆好多啫喎！迴避！哎呀！哇！哇！大鑊！迴避先！我要補血！喂！落多幾下！衝埋去射佢！迴避，再迴避，俾啲噴你彈，哇！射咗幾箭，迴避，R3，哇！重傷啊 ，KO 佢啦！但係有呢個裂隙，你冇理由過嚟打㗎。不過打到我而家重傷咯。國度之塵石木，但我暫時都係未用到啲國度之塵㗎。
Kratos, I see something.
嚇！你睇到啲咩啊？呢度有嘢咩？你話俾我知可以行出嚟咋係嘛？仲冇啲可以補血嘅嘢啊
A bomb.
Deactivated, but yes. Likely one belonging to Barry, the dwarf, builder of the Great Hall, Lua. I believe that's all of the rebel artifacts. You can return to Brock whenever you're ready.
可以攞俾阿布羅克誒？
Don't think that's the right tool for the job.
呢個咧？哦，要同時插入3支再引爆啊！誒，揾齊啦！嗱，呢度喺個條橋嗰度有一個啦，跟住咧過返嚟，前面呢度有一個。 再過嚟呢邊有一個，跟住引爆，搞掂。已收集到3個，仲爭1個先可以增加 HP 嘅最大值，不過好過冇啦。行啦。
Oh, lady, I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything,
咁
Mimir.
寒嘅你啊！
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Oh, you can say that again.
可惡，既然你識就唔介意同人講下啦，咁小事。
So this Draupnir spear, you're prepared to use it?
To protect Atreus. I am no one's champion but his, nor no one's god. That may be my form. It is not my nature. Do you understand?
I guess a difference of opinion is hardly the most I'm setting aside for this alliance. As long as the plan is to kill Heimdall, the rest matters little.
There's also the bit of news that Odin has some inkling of what we're up to.
I thought I heard ravens. Damn it. What did he say?
Lies, threats, and more lies. What did you expect?
You think he lies that Atreus is in Asgard?
No. On that, I'm afraid I believe him.
Then the rest matters little.
I saw a gateway near here, overlooking the bay. We can get to it with your spear, I think. This way.
我見到前面有啲古怪嘢喎。
That gravestone. There's a keyhole that looks to fit the hilt you found. And if I'm right, you best prepare for a fight.
要準備應戰哦，即係類似國度之塵嘅嗰啲咁樣嘅嘢嚟嘅。我開唔開佢好咧？一陣先。冇反應嘅喂。個定，搞掂。
Hey, big guy.
做咩？
Speak.
Need you to get something for me. A hammer.
A weapon.
No. A forge hammer. Little thing. Symbol of the old resistance. Guild, solidarity, all that. Or it used to be anyway, till the Aesir buried it under that big, gaudy dwarf statue in the bay. Might do the dwarves some good to see it again.
You're not worried that might draw the Einherjar's attention?
The All-Father nearly slit my throat just to get to you. I might be past giving a shit what he thinks. Just find me at the bar when you've got it.
You'll certainly be able to reach new areas in the bay with that spear.
Aye. Might be worth looking for Durlin's hammer while we're at it. Your choice, of course.
準備反抗奧丁喎佢哋。咁同埋咧，而家呢個海灣有好多地方應該就開咗可以俾我哋再次去探索嘅。上去睇下先。同埋前面有嘢攞。之前呢個位係咪鎖住咗入唔到嚟㗎？如果唔係冇理由我會漏咗啲咁重要嘅嘢㗎喎，揦埋佢先。增加活力2點。好，閃人，望望地圖先啦。我哋而家咧應該係要嚟呢個地方，完成埋頭先接到嘅支線任務啊！嗱，支線任務地點應該就喺呢度啦。
Is someone there? Please, I need help.
接腳有冇睇？
What do you want?
Well, to put it simply, treasure. The cache just over there, to be precise. My son and I, we came to these isles to uncover its riches. I feared it was too dangerous, so I came alone, and was, well, seemingly proven right.
Is that why you haven't moved on?
My son, I suspect he went in search of the second half of the treasure. Please find him and tell me his fate. If you require a reward, you may help yourself to the treasure. It doesn't matter to me anymore.
切，你都死咗個寶藏係咪都歸我哋㗎啦？我揾到嘅話。
We were sailors once. Left Midgard to seek our fortunes elsewhere. We were so close to succeeding. My boy, I'm so sorry.
唉，但係既然要揾仔，同克雷多斯嘅目的都係一樣，咁我哋真係應該要幫下佢嘅。
The remains are old. His son is surely gone by now.
你見到啦？
It costs us little to make sure.
Really? A runic slate. It's incomplete. But you could use your chisel to finish it.
OK， 車上，再落。 估唔到呢度竟然有個咁大嘅雕像。哇！竟然喺呢度收埋咗個箱。
Durlin's hammer.
Still in one piece after all this time. Unlike Durlin's resistance, I suppose.
We will take this to him.
OK， 咁而家咧，我哋就可以將個錘攞翻去俾阿德林噶啦。咁我就自己再探索下呢度先啦。你呢個箱係任務地點嚟嘅喎，攞到磨刀石。
Quite the sum there, brother.
We will find the ghost son.
Really? His request isn't a distraction?
He does not know his son's fate.
I see. Okay then.
仲要揾埋佢個仔又冇問題啊！我覺得應該唔會好難搞嘅啫。望望先，咁嘅話咧，我哋就要去北面嘅位置。
Father.
揾到個仔啦
Speak, spirit.
Is that... Father. I can't see you. I wasn't quick enough. I'm so sorry I abandoned you.
Your father is dead.
What? How?
He went to find the other treasure on his own, to spare you the dangers.
It seems that in your efforts to protect one another, you each came to one of these islands on your own, and...
I've been such a fool. But... thank you for telling me. Perhaps now we can see each other again.
What a shame.
In their attempt to spare the other, they both perished. There is a lesson there.
What now?
We will retrieve the treasure, then return to the father.
What for?
To finish what he and his son started.
That water wheel's getting no water.
唉，可惜，咁樣就死咗，你話真係幾唔抵咧。同埋佢哋嘅處境其實咧，我自己覺得同克雷多斯係好似，大家都係為咗想保護自己最重視嘅人。搞掂。睇下先，前邊呢個係世界樹嘅連區嚟，咁呢個好易搞啫。
Perhaps the treasure the spirit spoke of.
咁樣捉佢就得㗎啦，搞掂。
Got him!
Another one already? Great!
Why exactly do you keep popping up, little one? Does your boss have you spying on us?
No, that wasn't our intention. You must believe me, I am here solely to serve as a guide, but only if you want. It's standard procedure.
Well, you can rest easy. We'll get these back to Ratatoska.
Thank you. And again, sorry if I offended you. I promise I'll be more helpful next time.
Jumpy little fellow, huh?
We could use that lift, but not while it's at home.
又打多隻烏鴉。呢度要點呢？啊，我知啊。等等，我要攞翻個斧頭先。望住呢度。OK。再跳翻過嚟，咁就可以。咦？等等先，如果咁樣，翻嚟下，射呢度。 再凍住佢，咁我就可以過對面啦。咦，咪住！哎呀，慢咗。我應該要咁樣。
Very clever.
OK， 再咁樣。上到頂，完成埋個任務啦，可以。世界樹貴寶，保護新婦嘅碎片嚟嘅。
I see why it meant so much to our lost treasure seekers. Perhaps we should go tell the father what became of his son.
可惜係下面呢個閘，我唔知道點樣開咯。終於翻到嚟可以交任務啦。
You're back.
We have news of your son.
Oh, please, tell me.
He died trying to find the other treasure. He didn't know you were doing the same.
No, no, no. This is my fault.
He disobeyed your wishes.
Yes, because that is what sons do. I should have brought him with me. We'd be alive and rich beyond all reason. Together.
Don't blame yourself. He is at peace.
Nevertheless, thank you for finding him. I'll seek him out in Helheim.
I'm glad we did this, Kratos.
Yes.
And I'm sure Atreus will be as well.
Yes.
其實我覺得克雷多斯兩父子最重要嘅係溝通，佢哋就係缺乏溝通，所以而家先至會分開咗兩個地方啫嘛。嗱，頭先我哋攞到矮人個錘㗎啦嘛，可以過嚟呢邊交我任務先。
I hope you're back to clean up the mess that extra head of yours made.
We have done it.
Doesn't fix what I did, but hopefully it makes things a bit better. Let's be off, brother.
等陣先，我交埋個錘先啦。
Thanks. Might not mean much with Odin's goons stomping around the city, but folks see this and they'll know we haven't completely given up. Not yet.
OK， 咁我哋就可以
Never
翻去啦。
expected to see this thing again.
仲攞到輕符物攻擊添喎，開山辟路，好似正過用風柱啦，傷害都高好多。
Now that you have a weapon to deal with Heimdall, we just need to find a way to get to him.
Aye, if that's still the plan.
It is. I will protect my son.
So, then it seems the original plan to avoid Ragnarok has fallen a bit by the wayside.
That is up to Odin.
Yes, that's rather what concerns me. Listen, brother. Those things he said to you.
His words are nothing.
True, though I expect retaliation is no empty threat. We need to think through the ins and outs of it.
You're getting ahead of yourself. Let's see if Sindri has had any luck.
其實只要奧丁佢唔搞我，咪唔搞佢咯，佢自己攞嚟嘅喎。嗌隻松鼠出嚟先。
Yes, yes, it's me.
喂，我有嘢俾你啊！
Here's what I found.
What a rambunctious bunch.
So were you always a freakishly large immortal squirrel, or...?
Don't forget handsome. No, I was once a regular squirrel. The same size as these wispy, spectral versions of myself, in fact. I was unremarkable. I stumbled upon the tree near what should have been the end of my life, the victim of a random act of predatory savagery. But the tree, it had other plans for an insignificant creature like me. But I have prattled on for far too long. I will leave you be, Master Kratos.
哇，咁佢真係好好命
Please come back
喎，唔覺
anytime.
意成神嘅喎，我覺得係。你原本係有壽命噶嘛，嚟咗世界樹之後，冇咗壽命嘅限制咯。
There he is! Hey! Come show off the spear. See what we done.
嗱，俾你望下支長矛啦。
Now do the thing!
Oh, look at that. She's special, that one.
Ain't gotta tell me.
Have you found a way to reach Asgard?
Not as such.
即係點咧？
Had a few ideas, but they didn't so much work.
Brother, without a way to Asgard, what are we doing?
I do not know. I need to think. I am tired.
哇，好少我見到克雷多斯話攰嘅喎，要瞓覺。
So, you're sure nothing unusual happened with the lady? Nothing at all?
Nothing whatever. Smooth as snail shit, like I said. Why? There's some reason you expected it to flip sideways?
What? No, of course not. I'm delighted to hear everything proceeded as planned.
Well, they did. And it was a proper adventure to boot. I taught them all about the nature of the thing and the form of the thing. Become a whole motif.
You're making up words again.
I said it was a motif, and it was beautiful.
You are impossible!
I'm the most possible one around here.
喂，阿保羅克又話等佢自己講，但係好明顯係佢未交代發生過嘅嘢嘅喎。嗱，好啦，我哋今集暫時就玩到嚟呢度先啦。究竟要點先可以去到阿斯加特呢？我諗下集應該就會知㗎啦。追嘅朋友記住 like 同埋 share 俾朋友一齊睇啦。多謝各位收睇 ，thank you，拜拜。